Hey, happy Friday to you. Welcome back to the Friday Funnies. Well, I'm traveling to points unknown this week, so I've got to get a hold of a map as quickly as possible. Because I'm away, the Friday Funnies are going to be a little bit different this week. As you know already, Halloween is next Thursday, and all over town, houses are being decorated and parties are being thrown. But what do we really know about Halloween? Who invented it, and what's its meaning? Well, after thorough research by Erzatz Brothers researchers, I have uncovered little-known facts about Halloween, and I want to share them with you. The first Halloween was started by the Druids in 1507. The Druids at that time had no real holidays to enjoy. They had the solstices, but, that's about it. No Christmas, no 4th of July, no Labor Day. Well, at a community hearing, one of the Druids, I think it was Bob the Druid, posed the idea of a holiday just for the Druids. They chose October 31st because the end of October was a slow time on the Druid calendar. They decided that on this day they would go hut to hut and beg for things like, a potato, an egg, or a beef hindquarter. Needless to say, they didn't have much luck. Then Dick the Druid raised the point that the only way to get things from non-Druidians was to scare them. This is when the frightful costume was created. Although, the Druids were not slaves to fashion, so whatever they wore was pretty scary. They also decided to lower their request from food to candy, which at the time was sugar-dusted mud. Over time, the treats that were given out changed. I remember as a kid receiving popcorn balls, cookies, apples, or nickels. You never knew what you were going to get. I recall one cute little girl when I was a kid dressed as an angel came to our door and held her bag open for a treat. My mom dropped in a shiny red apple. The angel looked at it, looked at my mom, and said, "Damn it, lady, you broke my cookie." I follow the American Dental Association guideline in choosing my treats, so nothing sugary that could cause cavities. Instead, I give each kid something that didn't sell in last summer's garage sale. And speaking of dentists, there weren't any at the time of the Druids, so their dental hygiene was not the best. In fact, the popular treat of candy corn was not based on corn at all, but rather representative of the average Druid's tooth. It was called candy corn because candy teeth just didn't sell. The term trick or treat can also be traced back to the Druids. To make sure they got what they came for, they often threatened to pull a trick on the occupant if they didn't receive a treat. Of course, back then, a trick meant burning down somebody's house. Thankfully, tricks have become less severe through the ages, and things like soaped-up windows, a burning bag of dog poop, and weaponized eggs became the preferred tricks. And thanks to technology, when your house gets egged this year, it'll be live streamed and put on YouTube. The newest Halloween tradition is the haunted house. People put down good money to walk through a dark house and have the bewillikers scared out of them. No thank you. I get the bewillikers scared out of me every day for much less. How? I read the newspaper. In fact, I think that's what my costume will be this year. I'm going to go with something really scary, a rolled-up newspaper. It scares people and dogs. Well, now that you've learned more about Halloween than you ever really wanted to know, enjoy the night of trick-or-treating, and I'll see you back here next Friday with more Friday Funnies. In the meantime, listen to my podcast, Another Day Above Ground, and send this to all your friends. See you next week.